Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play some more Great Tech New Horizons. So we are back, and I've done quite a bit of work, can't you tell? Yeah, no, not in here. Most of the work was over here, actually. So we have our advanced solar boilers here. We have our advanced solar boiler. We have our advanced... Yes, so basically I upped our advanced solar boilers by 3 times. So, actually a little bit more, because we had 22 originally, and I made that to 26, and then I gave these 2 arrays 26. And so you remember the large steel fluid pipes are a little bit bigger than what you need, and then it's like 26.7 or something like that. And then I have a huge one here, so don't worry, I'm not wasting anything here. Now, my issue with this whole setup here is this is actually a perfect example, so I have to still unwrench this for the day. Oop. Give me a minute here. Okay. There you go. Oh, is that my baby now up? By the time one person's done, another person's up. Yeah. Oh, welcome to my life. My mother gets annoying, and then my baby wakes up. I'll give her a minute. Maybe she's just having a quick, you know. Anyways, the issue here is basically when I do this setup, it works, obviously. This is fine. And I do it this way. Of course, the water fills from here to this way, right? So we slowly do it so these can get a little bit of water each. My issue is by the time I'm done this and these get filled up, the water tank is completely empty, so I want to expand that today. Make life a little easier. Also, I could put something on top so I don't have to wrench these after, but the way I'm doing it right now, I do have to wrench them. I guess, did I already wrench these? I think so, yeah. So basically with this setup, I have to go around and just do a wrench like this. Yeah, she went back to sleep good. It's one of those temporarily, you know, gets up and has a little cry and goes back. There you go. Yeah, okay, so that works out. Anyways, so my problem is by the time these fill up, this will be empty. The withdraw is not enough anymore, so I want to upgrade this to the steel version of it. I think that's all it is like, you just basically go steel, and I think that's all it is. I'm gonna find which button it is. There you go. So if we go tier 2, all it is just doing 10 of these, yeah. Let's do that. We'll also have to update the piping, unfortunately. Because this does... How much? Well, actually it does 600 liters a second. That's a 1200 liter... Oh, okay, so we don't actually have to worry about the piping. That'll just double the speed of it, and at least we don't have to worry, right? So, so let's go. I need rods, I guess. Lots of iron, steel rods. Sorry, yeah, we need a lot more than that. Let's do that. Some steel in here already. They're repairing my stuff. Okay, so we got that, and then I need 10 of these. Perfect. Damn, they take a while to break. I wonder if it still works if it's half and half. Here it is. No, it doesn't like it at all now. Okay. There you go, 1.2k. Perfect. So that'll kind of solve that. Won't be so bad. I mean, I can't clear all this out and do it at once, obviously, still. but it'll do it faster. If I upgrade this to steel, that'll double it with the double income. That'll probably be more than enough. I might even increase this by a slightly larger tank over time for fun, just so we have more. I might even put it underground, but that's for later on. Okay, so moving on, I have a big hallway that goes to nowhere, basically. And this is going to be for our future EBF, basically. Oh, look at that. I guess I cleared this out, but didn't actually. Yeah, so this will be for our future EBF. This is close to our other, our blast furnace ones here. That way it's kind of easier to deal with. Oh, nice jump. And yeah, that's kind of my hope today, is actually working towards that goal. Now, last time, was it last time we did the automated coke ovens, everything else? That's working really well, by the way. I also made a bunch of iron containers here. I realized I can upgrade these to gold or diamond later. So let it do its thing. I've put this here like this, so that way I have even more ores I can store, which works out really well. And then I just want to show you how the progression of these. So these have been working flawless. No problems at all. I have no issues at all with this. I guess we come down here. So of course you've seen our crazy piping and everything else down here. So we did that. This guy is already up to 3,901k. It's almost 4,000 charcoal blocks there, times 9. So 9, 18, 27, 36, 35,000, something like that, probably charcoal already. So, and I haven't even been using that towards our crude blast furnace or whatever. Because I still have insane amount of charcoal from before when I was manually doing it. Now that we're automatically doing it, obviously, yeah, it's a whole different story. So, and then the last thing I wanted to do with you guys, since we talked about this, and I do have it ready here, we're gonna go and cut a tree down. Yeah, it's gonna be a couple trees. This is how we do it. I have a lumber axe here. You remember I talked about reinforced platings? So that was these. We actually did them before together. So I have these reinforced. Basically, they add 10%, like, you know, durability or whatever you could say to the tool, and they just go crazy. So, like, when you're getting close to the end, it goes to like 20,000 to 40,000 to unlimited, basically. But anyways, this is infinite durability on this thing now. What level is this thing? Level 20. Nice. But this is how you do it. Basically, you grow the trees in a line. It doesn't matter how much food you have, just have enough so you can probably run and sprint around. Do not let go. Basically, make sure you keep using your thing. Do not switch your tools. You let it do its thing. It's going to hurt you a couple times here. That's fine. You wait till it's all down, and then you go ahead and you can now eat food and switch. If you switch your hotbar while in the middle of that, then that's it. You're not going to get the full benefits there. So I have my void drop filter here. It actually has the rainforest oak in there as well. So I don't put it on at first because I want to stack. Those are backup stacks. I even have more over there. But basically what we do now is we just fill up one more stack of these, and I line them up just like this. I have a lot of torches nearby too, just that way when this is up and running, I don't have to worry about mob spawns, things like that. And then there you go. And then you just run back and forth, basically emptying this into the barrel, which if you remember, we have the barrel over here that has the conveyor that pulls out the wood. So here I go. See this? Boom. So obviously I don't put any of those in there, the saplings, because it's enough just in case if I needed them, but I didn't want them or need them. And if I need them later on, I could just, obviously start putting upgrades into that, but there might be a reason I need plant balls or something later on, but right now it's more like, okay, we're good. But then I just run back and forth, literally collecting all those wood, and you can see I've already done quite a bit. We have a little fun leaderboard on it. So here you go. I have 163k. That guy is an EV right now, so yeah, EV. So and he's in a team as well, so that's a pretty good number for a soloist like myself. Of course, I have more wood than I need right now. I was 120k or 115k, but I just go back and forth. Later on, of course, maybe having a magnet will help. That being said, remember, we're playing on a server, so if you take a magnet to this, cutting this down probably did not increase the TPS much. Maybe 1 or 2 temporarily, and I know right now we can handle it. I run the server, obviously. That being said, I would recommend not doing this at, 40 people or peak time or when the TPS is really low. because that'll lag. But what will lag it even more is a magnet. So later on, yeah, I plan to use a magnet, and I plan to drag it over to the barrel. But I'm not going to be doing this in the middle of the day where it can lag a bunch of people too, right? So you have to understand and respect that, and get it done, get it over with, and remember that other people are playing, and you're just trying to make a safe environment for everyone, right? Because you wouldn't want people legging it out for you, so don't leg it out for them. But yeah, anyways, we'll come back here once I finish. Okay, good enough. And you can see just by the time I'm done that, it's almost ready again. Of course, I like to make sure it's all the way over, the way you can get them all at once. But yeah, the key is to keep going. Doesn't matter if your food empties. The tool durability, like once it breaks, that'll be a problem. But just keep planting them in the same spot, keep doing it over and over, and you'll get infinite. Like I probably did that like 2-3 times, and then boom, was enough to get it infinite as a steel tool. So other people might do netherrack or something, make it more painful. But honestly, the steel was much easier for me. Anyways, so what do we have done here? I think I went out. Oh, I found mica finally. It was very far away too. I went down one of my paths, and I think I finally, yeah, it was down here. So that wasn't too bad, but still, I was shocked how much effort it took to find some mica. We're gonna still put that away for now. Oh, mica based. Funny enough, we're gonna need that in the future. So. But I probably won't use you per se. I did a little organization. I cleaned up some stuff a bit more here, so some stuff was getting a little messier. So I just wanted to clean things up a bit more, just so I had a little more organization. So, anyways, I think we're gonna start with batteries because for the EBF we're gonna need batteries anyways. So we got the battery alloy here. Let's look at what we need here. It's been a while since I did this. I think this is antimony. Yes, so this is the antimony. So this makes sense. So lead. That's what we got in Twilight Forest. That's nickel, actually. We also got that in the Twilight Forest. But yeah, you take lead and then you take antimony. Oh yeah, maybe we're going too crazy. I mean, I did get a lot of antimony, didn't I? I guess I did a stack of antimony. You're saying 4 of those? Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Let's do 2 stacks of this then. There you go. I'll put that in our trusty you kick-ass machine here. Let's actually clean this up a bit because this is getting a little annoying here. That's fine. You can go in there for now. I'm using up a lot of my space, but we're good. And we'll have you guys go in there. And is that it? Yeah, there you go. Alloy smelter. Perfect. So yeah, the reason we did the power upgrades, obviously, is so I can produce enough power for the future. So if we do this, here's the math for it, by the way. 26 times 3. We have 78 of these. So that's quite a bit. Times 360. So during the day when there's light and everything, 28,000 steam a second. So that's quite a lot, and that'll get us started into MV, definitely. And then we can look into doing oil, because I like to do fuel and stuff. But basically, it'll just let me keep doing what we're doing for a while. And there's other methods of making, like I could take some of that coal, for example, and start using it as boilers and things like that. So there's many things we can still do with it and keep going, honestly. So okay, I guess you're always at a 1 anyways, right? I'll just assume, yeah. Slowpoke. Okay, so we'll get some of those. 10 cables we've already done, and then we're just making these. An assembler, eh? Oh wow, yeah, in an assembler it's a lot cheaper. So oh, molten polyethylene. Well, it is cheaper in a thing, but we don't have polyethylene yet, so we'll be doing the old-fashioned slow method for now. So let a few of those get processed, and we'll come back. I guess while continuing on this area, they're going to make batteries out of different materials. One of them is salt ores here, which actually this is pretty good because I actually have salt ores. I literally went out and got some today. So that's not a problem. I kind of looked ahead of it here, and it's something you don't think, like, who the hell is going to mine a salt one, right? And then I realized, oh wait, I need a salt one. I'll do that. Where is it anyways? I just did it today. There was one there. I haven't mined a lot. Like, I have mined a lot, but I hadn't had to mine far out. Like, usually I have to do a lot more sampling in the area, but I've been really lucky. So let's see here. We're going to need Well, let's see what we're gonna get here. So salt is used sodium, ingredient PAMs, the good, and the source is lithium for your batteries. Okay, so let's see how we get that lithium here. So macerator ain't gonna happen, obviously. Or wash plant, I guess. Centrifuge, you don't do. Macerate, no. You can centrifuge the impured one. Honestly, ore wash as well. So I have not used ore wash on this setup yet, but I think it might be time for us to turn on ore wash onto this and seeing if that would work. I don't know if we'll get the sorry, that's not the ore wash. No, it is the ore wash thing. That's because I was opening that interface. Yeah, so we're gonna turn this to ore wash and see if it does give me byproducts. Because if it gives me the byproducts, then yeah, that would work out really well. So let's see here. Let's grab these two. So this one and yeah, this one. Yeah, so this one, okay, we already know how that works. That's fine. What about you? Same idea, probably. No, this is aluminium. Oh, lithium in centrifuge. Okay, so already I think we're pretty happy with the one here. So we'll go with that line. So yeah, let's get more of this going here. I won't go crazy, but let's macerate that many. And I just need to get myself something here so I can... I don't know if I already reconfigured this already before or not, so... Oh yeah, it is, actually. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to macerate. Should we hammer it down? Oh no, we're going to wash it, so no. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to do it a different way here. Perfect. Okay. We're going to let that run a bit. We'll wait till there's some here, and then we're going to wash this as an ore. And then, yeah, and then we'll do more processing, and then we might be able to... Yeah, we'll see what we can do here. There you go. We got a bunch of these. We need some copper... Or, sorry, and tin cabling. I have a whole cabling piping thing here. There you go. And then I guess we need to go back a step. There you go. Shift. Boom. And honestly, I'm going to need a lot of batteries over time, so just make a bunch. It doesn't really matter. Okay, perfect. And that is done. So you have a choice award. If you didn't get the salt yet or whatever, you can always grab that too, right? You need to. Okay, so let's get the sodium and salt one done. I think it's just 32. Yeah, so 2. There you go. Perfect. So we'll go for you, please. Oh, we didn't put one of them away, weirdly enough. I'm sorry. Back to one. Okay, and then that's good. And then we can go ahead and start making some of the fun stuff. So obviously we're working on lithium right now. Sodium will be another one. They even tell you what to wash. Oh, and sand, apparently. So I'm kind of curious about the sand one here. I wonder if it's a different process I can run. No. Oh, no. Milk. You can do milk, though. You need a lot of freaking milk for it. I think we're fine for now. Maybe when I read sand, it wasn't sand, but a different kind of sand. Oh, it could be something in this area. Yeah. Either way, we'll find some after. Yeah, we're gonna work on the one anyways. We can get a magnet here soon. Reusable battery lithium. Yeah, need the lithium for that, which is fine. Let's go ahead and do this. So I want to see if I can do this twice or once, because that really depends on how I want to do stuff here. So if I decide to use the macerator, or sorry, the macerator is not gonna. If I decide to wash it, I get this one. Can I still? Oh no. Apparently you can only do it once in this method, so I mean, you would get the cadmium if you need it for something. So if I do crushed... Oh, I can crush it a second time. That sucks. So if I had a universal macerator, macerating this once gives you a 10% chance. Macerating a second time gives you a 10% chance. And then you put in the centrifuge for 11.11% chance. Unfortunately, we don't have a universal macerator, nor does our macerator work like a universal macerator, the multi-block one, unfortunately. So that's not going to happen. So we picked this line. So if we wash it, which we can, we'll still get the lithium dust. It's just that we won't get the, we just won't get the one. Now here's the question, how long does it take? So if I go for ore washing, I guess maybe I should click this. If I go for ore washing, it's 15 seconds. Okay, what happens if I go for this one right here? I guess I want right click this one. Yeah, so actually it's faster. I'll probably just do the one way because we're already doing it. But obviously, yeah, the other one's kind of easier, to be fair. It's your choice what you do with it. So, but in the end, I'll get two different products, technically, because I'll get the lithium here. And then when I go ahead and centrifuge it after, actually, you have to macerate it first. You'll get it again. Or you could thermal... Yeah, we're not going to do that. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and wash these, see how that goes. Okay, so... more washing, please. And before, like, my idea didn't work. Oh! That did not work. You do not actually give byproducts. We took 8. 8 should be... yeah, no... Interesting. The steam purifier one doesn't do the special dust, I guess. It got stone dust, but not what we were looking for. Okay. I'm actually a little shocked by that. How many outputs do you have in this thing, then, when you do that? So, crushed. We've crushed, right? So you're going to take it to a simple ore dust. Or washer. Oh, it's 3 products. It shows on here, but obviously it doesn't work that way. Okay. I just realized it says ore washing plant. I never really did ore washing much, but obviously that basically means that the ore washing plant, that must be the HV version. So I guess it's all HV when they show these pictures now. I kind of realize that. Yeah, I just thought it would work, but obviously, yeah, it doesn't work till later on. It's a slot game, right? So I tried a second time just in case, and that was a bust. So what we're going to do is move these over to the stamper, obviously, here, and then get these into a container. So that was a mistake on my part, but one that I'm okay with. Because we didn't lose that many, and now we know what to do, so... Go. And now it's going to go a little faster, too. Okay. We're going to put this in the centrifuge, which of course is our steam separator here. This one will definitely give us our byproduct at least, so that's good news. So we have done this before, and it works out really well. There you go. There you go. Lithium dust 3, so not bad. Actually, that's a pretty good number. Wait, what? Oh, 1? Oh, because no, I guess it's randomish. I thought it always, like, did a fixed amount, but I guess it doesn't. It is a bit more random. Interesting, too, yeah. Huh. I always thought the math worked out to be just, you know, that way. Okay. There you go. Let's just dump this over here. Some other byproducts. Anyways, this is working out really well, so we're getting our lithium, so that's what counts here. Look at that. So, I mean, maybe there could have been a chance we do get some out of the other one. I don't think so, but I think because it's probably scaled like the macerator, I doubt it, but oh, at the same time, you know. Oh, now you're just being a butt. Yeah, at the same time, I almost want to play the game and see, but, you know. we'll go with this way. I need 10 of these, I think it wanted me to start with. Yeah. What else did we unlock in here, by the way? Ender pearls. Oh, okay. Yeah. I guess hitting a certain amount of ender pearls unlocked that. There we go. We got our 10 lithium now. That is awesome. So we can go ahead and claim that. Now the one I want, reusable batteries, lithium. Oh, okay. So you have to actually make the battery still. Where do you actually make the batteries? Oh, you know what? I bet you they have a different tier for this now. Fishing and cooking. What did we unlock in here? Oh, I made apple sandwiches this time around because we're getting lots of apples from the tree. The food now. Thanks a lot for polluting my inventory. Okay, there you go. Oops, you were not supposed to go in there. I don't know if I have one of you. Oh, yeah, I do have one of you in here. Cool. Yeah, I think there's an actual category for power stuff. Storage, yeah, right here. There we go. But I can't do it. Why not? Mercury. Oh, basic canner. We don't have a basic canner yet. I was wondering about that. I was like, isn't there a canner we have to do usually for this? There you go. So we have a pump at least. Sorry, I should have looked better. A couple circuits. Glass. Oh yeah. You. And then I think we're good in there. 3 pieces of glass. 1, 2, 3. And then what else are we doing here, my friends? We're gonna do, oh yeah, 2 cables. Oh, I got cable on me. Basic canner. This one's the easy one. You don't even need anything special for this one because, like, you don't need a hopper or anything like that just because of the little usage here. I don't know if I want to bury it there. Now, if I did this one higher, this cable, if I was smart enough, I could actually put machines under and share the same cable. Hell, if I put it out here in the middle of the room, I could share both sides too. There's just something I like about this style, but you could do so much more if you know, change certain things up, to be fair. I'm going to put it here. I'm going to hide the canner back here. So, I mean, all LV, obviously. You put the canner in here, and then you put the lithium in here. Excuse me. Anyways, there you go. So we were able to make 5 of them. We're going to need a lot more than that, though. 5 is a good start. And, good. Okay, so we can get our battery done here. So you get more lithium, or we'll just go with you. Comfortable how we're getting lithium now. And then what else are we going to grab here? In here, you got the basic canner, which is great. Perfect. I think I saw another quest somewhere randomly. Oh, no, we already did it. All right, that was the, wherever it was. The apple sandwich. Okay. Now we can make a magnet. Yeah, so the magnet, this is gonna be sweet. So let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, and none of those have to be. No. Do we have steel? No, probably not. We need to compress some of this, right? So. Oh wait, we don't want that much compress. I forget that, you know, that's a multi-block compressor, right? So there you go. I should compress that in a minute, and then we're just gonna electrolyze this puppy here, and now you gotta figure out which one is basic polarizer. Yeah, like all these machines are the same facing almost. Yeah, some of them are. Ugh. There you go. Grab you guys. I swear we're working towards an EBF. Might be a little slow on that, but you know. Oh yeah, we need to get our fancy thing over here. There you go. And now we have a magnet, which is awesome. I love magnets. And these, I was like, oh, what about power? Oh yeah, we don't have to worry about power because these don't require it. A block of magnetic steel. Oh, they just don't have a symbol on the magnetic steel. That's fine. We can just throw the whole thing into the damn thing. Oh, you suck. Okay, we'll be back in a couple minutes. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was magnetic blocks, but when I looked at the picture, I was like, oh, we're fine, and didn't realize, yeah, derp. I remember this before. I think I even said, hey, they should put icons for it, but it is what it is. We got what we wanted, and now we have an item dislocator. So now when we cut down that tree, it's well, it's a different story, and this can go in here too, by the way. Let's show you that story. Since we're definitely probably not going to EBF this episode done, we'll get some stuff done for it. Why don't we just have some fun, right? So sometimes girls just want to have fun. Okay. Yeah. We're going to use an actual TPS. We'll see actually if this kind of tanks the TPS a bit anyways. I always like to bring food with me, so I'm not overly using my own food that I'm using right now. We have a watermelon one and a cherry one. Here you go. Just make sure I'm not using one that I already use. Probably good enough. Actually, I wonder if we're using... Yeah. Anyways. So let's go over here and get our fancy tool out. And we can do XU TPS. Now, keep in mind, it's not super accurate. Mostly, you want to keep an eye on the center one here. But it's an overtime thing, too. You're going to see spikes and stuff like that as well when people leave and come and go. But you can see probably it's, you know, around 27, 28 average TPS right now. Milliseconds, sorry. When that says 50, basically it means the TPS is still at 20. But if it says 100, then the TPS is 10. If that makes any sense. You see that spike was 290, so that's the math that equals up. But we're 26, 27, 30, whatever. So let's see how much of a spike this has on there. Oh yeah, now you can see what I was talking about. That is killing the server performance. So yeah, it was a quick spike, but just that alone. That's what I'm saying. You gotta be careful. You're being a bit of a jerk to other players. So now what we do is we go and I guess we can go like this for now. Get what we want. Apparently the magnet part of it isn't as bad though. I thought this would be more deadly, but it seems to be fine. It's probably causing some issues, but not as much as I thought it would be. That's too many. There you go. Apparently all the wood we just got and everything else is on top of me. Yeah, I'm shocking. I think they've improved this over time. This used to be really bad, to be fair. Still, don't be dragging things like this for hours. You know, don't be a jerk. But yeah, so we can put our apples away. There you go. Now you'll have that problem where things won't quite fit. Also, I'm still not collecting these, right? So now I have to go like this and get rid of these. There you go. So there you go. So there's the wood. There's the apples. And there you have it. So that's a much easier process now, obviously. I was thinking, oh, I'll do a cut, but that's it. We did it. There's nothing. Yeah. So you can see how, you know, that changes the scale. So XU_TPS. We also have Forge TPS on here. And this is really good for, especially for different dimension TPS. So this is good later on to say, hey, there's a private dim, you know, whatever, and it's causing a certain amount of lag. You kind of know, like, that's your dim and things like that, and you know you're causing server, you know, it just helps out with the performance, right? Ooh, a loot bag that's enchanted. It's LV, but yeah, since it's enchanted, we'll open it. This is enchanted, we'll open it. There you go. So even that was honestly not worth opening. In my opinion, I don't think that was worth it. But there you go. Yeah, because we want to get into the MV bags and then maybe enchant them. I don't know yet. Okay, so that's done. So we're working our way towards the EBF. Obviously, I don't think we're gonna do the EBF quite this episode, which is fine. I think the next thing we're gonna look at is making an arc furnace then and getting that up and running, because then we can do a lot more with this. Now, with the arc furnace, though, I'm gonna need a getaway to get some oxygen. Yes. But this is all things that you would want to work towards an EBF anyways. So it's like there's goods to this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, man. Right. Oh yeah, I move things around. I guess it's one up higher now. I move things further up to make it more difficult, apparently. There you go. No, I was getting a lot of this kind of crap, so I moved more there, and yeah. Okay. Oh, the graphite cell. Oh, yes, I forgot about the graphite. This is not a problem. We already have graphite. It's just kind of funny. So let's do this without looking it up. I'm assuming it would just be as easy as, yeah, just getting graphite. I don't even need that much, but yeah, let's put some back. Best part is I probably have some. No, I don't actually. I probably have some in dust form already, but we'll do it the hard way. Actually, this does 8 at a time, right? So let's just do 8. Oh, I think it just hammered it now. Yeah, okay. So we got the graphite dust. And then we're just gonna wash it. We'll just put this on the quick wash though. So, back to simple wash, please. And we'll go over here, and it's probably already done. Oh, no. It was a little slower than I thought. And then I think we have to put it in a can opener, I think. Yes, the canner. And the weird thing is it's not a weird thing. You do get the cell back. So it is kind of weird because what's the point? Like, if you're manufacturing a machine, you know, you'd think it'd consume the cell. I think it does. So maybe I'm wrong, but I was pretty sure you get the can back. But anyways, oops, wrong one. There you go. So we put you in there, and there you go. That for later. We'll be making more of those. We're making everything more. There you go. The graphite cell. Okay, we need 2 of these circuits. Oh yeah, there he is. Circuits. What else we need in here? 3 steel. Oh, I keep forgetting. Machine block helps a lot. And there you go. And recycling. Yay! So you got the arc furnace. This puppy is going to be awesome. This uses a lot of power. So this is the first thing that uses 2 amps of power. So it'll use like 48 EU a tick, right? But we have 2 things of power here. So that's not a problem. That being said, I think I'm going to extend this out this way, put another 4 turbines in, and use this area a bit more towards this. Because we're going to probably have to set up a bit of an infrastructure on there. We've already done the steam turbines before, so let's just quickly do those. So steam turbine. There you go. We just want a couple of U, please. So we need 8 of the U. Guess we can do them together. 8 of U. We don't have enough of U. That's the only downside with that. Yeah, so we'll just make more of U. We need 8 of you, and then we need some of you. I need 4 more circuits, unfortunately. I know, sucks. And then I think we're good. And then yeah, let's go ahead. Some of these guys made up. There you go, 16, I guess. And then oh, I didn't get my LV machines. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we go. Perfect. Now, I also need to get more cabling going because we want the thicker cable. That's why we had some of that before. So we're going to do the 4 times again. And yeah, we're going to do the rubbering on that. Now, keep in mind, you need a little extra rubber on those. You need twice the rubber, but it's not bad. At least they don't make you put like 4 times the rubber, you know what I mean? But there you go. That's our protection on that. And then we might need some wire cutters here as well. And I think these are good enough for this too, right? Because this is an 8K we put in here or something. 9K, yeah, 9,000, and yeah, the math of these are, yeah, we're good. I don't even need to do the math, we just know we're good. Now, I like to point these correctly, and I can't, so I'm gonna have to go like this and fix that up now, because that'll annoy me. We're gonna have you point out to the new guys, thank you. And then we're gonna put those marks in now. Perfect, okay. So the square, the glow one is usually that, right? Yeah. Oh, no, that's not it. There you go. Then you can go up here. Perfect. And then you can go right where the class is. Thank you. So, oh yeah, that's a problem. Because they're going to be here. It's not a problem, but what I'll do is I'll just move this over a bit more. There you go. Low one there. Put you here. Might even want to move it more, right? But that's good for now. And then you got these guys going here, so we're gonna go, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I hate when it does that, but we'll fix it here, I think. I just like the look of it, right? And those are already almost full of steam, which is awesome. There you go. They're all full of steam already. And then once again, we're putting our LV cable. These can take 4 amps for them, right? Obviously. There you go. And there you go. Now, do I want to do that, or do I want to do something more interesting like the other one? Makes you think, huh? You know what? I think I'm going to change my ways. I always do it this way, but let's put it up one higher, because it means we can have... It means we can fit more in such a smaller area, to be fair. Yeah. If that makes any sense. I don't even know if I would go that long anyways, but yeah. Let's do that. There you go. 2. So maybe I'll do this stuff later on. I'll reset it, you know, change it up or whatever. But anyways, it doesn't matter. So we have our fancy new arc one. This one takes the most power, obviously. I would like to put it right over here, basically. Just so that way it's got the sweet spot for power usage, right? And that's all. Now we can do glass. Yes, I'm not kidding you. Watch us sand. We turn this and put it in arc furnace, except there's a small issue with that. And I'm going to show you that small issue in a second once I find it. There you go. Oh, no. Oh, it's MV, actually. I lied. You don't even get to do it. Actually, now I think about it, I don't even think we get to do anything at... What do you do with an arc furnace at LV? Oh, you can do the annealed copper. Okay. Oh, I was going to say, I'm like now starting to think, wait, you don't get to use anything at this level. Okay, no, there's one thing you get to use. Yeah, there might be some other, but I forgot how limited it is at this level. So we're going to say thank you. Oh yeah, you can use wrought iron for it too. That's actually a nice one, because wrought iron we still use. It's also faster for steel production. I don't know if I would agree on needing that, but now we need to do some oxygen production. I'm going to think of how the best way to do that is again. So give me a few minutes, we'll come back. I decided to redo this, and now I realize I don't like it. So I can put stuff under here, but chest can't go under it because you can't open it. If you put something all the way back here, then the one issue is how do you hopper stuff into it, right? And yeah, I thought it'd be kind of cool, but I'm actually hating it now. I think I'm going to put it back to where I liked it before. At least I had these and I was smart enough to back up my lubricant. But yeah, I kind of like them down below. So I'm glad I tried that out. It's one I used to do it. Yes, you can fit things there. Like I could use the barrels instead of chests and things like that. But I think mentally, I just prefer my chaotic way. It also gets kind of high over time too. So either way, I'll put it back to where it was. Might not put every machine exactly the way it was now, but I wanted to make more some hoppers, but yeah, look how easy it is to make hoppers now. So, do. Ta-da! We can have one of those chests, by the way. Yeah. Like I said, everything is not back to where it was exactly, but it is working again. So there you go. Cool. Okay, so let me figure out what I want to do for oxygen. Okay, so I think I'll do the way I usually do, the slow and steady, boring way, I guess you could say. It's probably boring for most people, but it's the way I know. That's the electrolyzer. So if you take the electrolyzer, you can either do oxygen or hydrogen. Oh, it's both of them. Basically, you're making 2 hydrogen, 1 oxygen. And when I say 1, I'm saying 1 bucket, so 2,000 and 1,000. So no matter what, the oxygen is always 1,000. Now, there's 188 pages on just the electrolyzer alone, how to make oxygen. We're not going to go through all that, but I always found this one to be my more favorite slow boat one. Start it now, over time, use it over time. And if you look at the copper and let's look it up this way. It's probably easier to try to, yeah, here you go. If we look up this stuff here, right? This requires 63. So 64 times 63 to give you an idea is 4,032. So we'll just say 4,000, right? Well, it takes how long to do that? Oh, it's pretty fast, right? But, there's your EU a tick. So it's 3 amps. I thought it was 2 amps, but 3 amps. So that says almost the whole thing, actually. Holy crap. Anyways, my point is, with this guy running, it's going to produce basically enough every 400 seconds to run it. And you're not going to run it all the time. You only need it here and there for wrought iron, things like that, right? So that's the point. It's not needed all the time. And it should be good enough. Let's look at the arc furnace here. 56, so pretty close, yeah. But yeah, this should work. Now we're going to have to figure out a good way to wire all this up, obviously, and keep it clean as well, which that becomes a little harder. So I would say you want to keep it somewhat close because you want to keep it powered up, obviously. When you run this, it's going to use a lot of power. The good news is we can put batteries in here to buffer it later on, so that's not like a really big thing. So let's just put the electrolyzer in here anyways. There you go. And we're going to have to pump water, obviously, into this puppy. So that'll be done underground, obviously. So I will... That part started. There you go. And then, yeah. There you go. And then, yeah, we'll get some piping here. I'm not going to do all the boring stuff here with you like that with you right now. But we understand that it's going to require some work. Okay. And then, okay, so we got the electrolyzer and let's see here. Got the water going in there. So that'll be easy. And then we have to figure out which one I want to do of these. And then I want to sort them out. So they're going to have to come out, go into a container. They kind of do it like an automation, and then they come back to this. This is where it gets kind of slightly messy. Not so bad. Let's look at the storage thing. So I got these things. I got to make the next version probably. Low voltage. So we want voltage, fluid tanks, I guess. So low voltage, medium voltage. What is medium voltage going to require? Oh, dark steel. Darn it. Dark steel is an EBF recipe. So I guess low voltage is what we want. So we'll make, oh, these are ultra low voltage? Oh, I've never done low voltage yet. Oh, 64. Clay. Okay, so we're doing the clay again. Okay, that makes sense. I didn't realize. Yeah, so we're doing the same idea. Clay plates here again. That's a good one. So let's make all of them, I guess. You're not changing. Oh, no, you don't really. You just make it easier, I guess. Oops. Wrong one. There you go. Okay. And we need you. Okay, we need you. Okay. We need bronze. Okay. And then we need electric pumps. Okay. And then we should be good. Oh, no, we haven't made the huge part, too. Gotta make it huge, so we only can get 3 out of that anyway. So there you go. And then there you have it. Okay. So that's done. There's a quest for that. So this is pretty easy, because what we can do now is we can throw you here. And then we can just tell the wrench here, okay, go here. I think I'm going to do this for oxygen. So I'll just let the oxygen be the simple one. And we're going to say fluid auto output. It'll go out on this side, and we're done. And then this guy, unfortunately, you don't have a fluid output, so we have to actually do that like this. So it'll automatically fluid output as well. So you just hold shift, and there you go. And you can actually see it here. You can configure it here. So that should, in a sense, work. So let me get this piped up, and we'll continue on the second part. Okay, so we did it. There you go. So we already had extended this with a big pipe anyways, but it was out to there for that part, but I extended it right to here, so that way we can get more connections off it later if we need to, because we were using quite a bit for the other water there anyways. And so yeah, now we got lots of water coming out of this puppy. I ended up using a 19 on that. And this one's just the 120, because 1200, sorry, which is lots. I can fork this off to other things because this does 1000. Wasn't it like 1000 per? Is it 1000? Yeah, 1000 per 100 seconds. So yeah, I could do 100 of these literally. So that's not a problem. Okay, let me clean my inventory, and then we're gonna automate this part. Okay. Oh, I forgot to get some cells. Get some bloody cells going here. Oh no, they're over here. I don't need that many, but there you go. And I need probably these. I'll use these. And I need the key. Wait, where is the key? Where would I store said key? That's a good question. Aha. That should be in the storage container, to be fair. But anyways, I don't know actually if I need this. I might not need to do this. I've done it before this way, but I might be able to one-off this. So the way this will work is you will produce oxygen, and you will go over here automatically. So let's actually do that. If we're going to do it that way, let's do that now. So we're going to do number 3. So here's number 3. And there you go. There you go. You're running. Perfect. The output, unfortunately, will be this guy here. So what I'm hoping is I can take this tank and use a conveyor to basically launch him over here. And I think you can do it in both ways, crazy enough. You can take this guy here. And because it's a GT machine as well, you can do this like this here. I know it sounds stupidly crazy. And then I think we can do this. Allow input, because they usually would block it, right? And allow input. As far as I know, this should work. Okay, so we'll see how this works. Should almost automatically do this really fast, but... well, it might... yeah, it might not. Oh, it went in there, and it went out of there. And then it should just dump it in there. So we have 12 in here. You have to remember these do us 20, so it doesn't do it because they're covers and the way they work, they'll still do it up to 20 seconds. So it depends on when they tick here. I'm guessing it'll be like the full 20 seconds probably. Oh, it's already done it. And then there you go. We literally have just done everything we wanted. And this won't have anything in it because we pump it over to here and we have our oxygen just like that. I'm proud of myself. Okay, so in the LV, what I want to do next is make an overflow valve, which is slightly a pain in the butt, but it shouldn't be hard. So let's get rid of you. So if we do this, we need the tubo, blah, blah, blah. Wait, did we make tuba something? Oh, was that what we used originally? Anyway, so make the tuba, blah, 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 since we have some. Oh yeah, it was copper and gold, so I guess we have done this in the past. That was for one of our, I think some of these guys here, our multi-block, right? But anyways, it's just gold and, sorry, what was it? Gold and copper in an alloy smelter. So that's a simple one. Anyway, so we got that, and I even have plates of it, so that's even better. And we need to get electric motors. I might even do, and I won't have enough pumps. So I have enough pumps. Because I'll want these later on, and might as well make a batch of 6 right now. then 19. We're fine there. Alloy, this alloy thing, how did I used to make this? Oh, well, obviously that for that, but how did I do this part? Tin and antimony. Okay. Well, we have the antimony bars. There you go. I just need to throw these in a thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll need this later anyway, so you might as well make a bunch. 5. Do I want to do... You know what? I'll do 10 of them. And then I'll need 9... Oh, okay. 9 times 10 of them? 90. Oh, yeah, that's... Never mind, I'm an idiot. 90. So I'll need 90 tin... There you go. I know that's not... actually, it is. 96. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. So alloy smelter, obviously. Do. Perfect. Almost did it. Yeah. Oh, no! We'll fix that later on. That was not the alloy smelter. And how many times have I done that? Too many, if you ask me. Why couldn't you have done my tin first? We can get it later, right? But it's just a nuisance that I keep doing. There we go. Yes, okay. Look at that. Awesome. Ready for this? Arc furnace. This is a good way to use this. There you go. 54 seconds. 30, 90. Oh my goodness, I use a lot. But with the loss, we should be fine. It's 32. It might be... Yeah, it might be fine. Can you see the power on any of these? No, you can't. This is why if you throw batteries in here, it's nice because you can actually watch the battery go down. And it failed. This is actually a bad thing now because it doesn't have enough power. And it'll keep failing over and over and trying to suck up all the power. So obviously now what you want to do is take a soft mallet. Really? You're telling me I've used every mallet I had, soft mallet, to the precision of not having a single one. Never mind, I had one in my inventory. Anyway, so if you don't remember, or if you forgot, just right click. So obviously this will be a problem, and this is why batteries take a big effect on here. Oh, my contents went somewhere. Oh, more cells? I don't know where it went. Damn it. Anyways. So that'll fail again. Yeah, there you go. But it should pause now. Okay, let's go make that other item here. And I'm going to show you something awesome here too. So here you go. We got you. You need to move some of you guys over. Oh, fluid solidifier, fluid extractor. Yeah, hopefully you're in the right spot. How much is... I don't know what you're at right now. Oh, okay, you're very little. We could just throw a whole pile of it in there. And then... need you, and then we need you in the assembler. 19 or something. Get our assembler here. And then, yeah, so we're putting this on 19... Sorry, I didn't even look at 19. We're going to put you in here, you in here, you in here. And then this stuff right here. Oops. Grab you. Perfect. This is what you'll do a lot, is be just moving fluids like this over time. So, and there you go. Okay, and what we're going to do is take our lithium battery and throw it in here. This will let it finish the jobs now, because it'll charge up over time, but then it'll let you kind of finish the jobs as well. It's just basically how it works, and it'll eat from there, and it's pretty epic when you use it like this. This is the valve. We're gonna throw the valve wherever. Let's put it on the side here, and basically you can adjust this valve, and basically overflow rate. So you just say 63. And there you go. And basically this will fill up to 63 and then just start magically deleting it, voiding it. And that way we'll always have hydrogen here still if we need some, but at the same time it'll always make sure the oxygen is full up. But I don't want to avoid the oxygen obviously at this time. And yeah, everything works in your way. And then if I want to now, if I turn this guy on here, and it's not full battery, but it probably can do one operation at this point. You'll start seeing it slowly go down here eventually. As it started, here you go. But see how little it's going down? It's not even going down right now. And when it needs to, it has that battery to fall back. And we went over the hour. I tried not to go over the hour, but it's not a big deal. Oh, there you go. So seeing it's falling off that battery now. But that battery, the whole purpose of it is, since we're just a little off the EUs, it's there to just piggyback and just give it just that little extra support. It's that or turn this to 80 amps or something and add more. Yeah, I don't want to do that. So this is good. And this is not going to run all the time. This is going to be running for small jobs and things like that. So anyways, that's done. Oh, what? They give you 4 ultra. Oh, that is awesome. Actually, that's a nice deal. Okay, you get both. Anyways, yeah. Okay, we got that done. And then what else did we get done? We'll get this done next time. And then what else? Oh, I guess that was it on that. Yeah. That was pretty awesome episode, honestly. I was really happy with that. And yeah, there we go. We got our antimony there from that. So that's awesome. And then that's enough to do a stack of that annealed copper I was telling you about. And yeah, perfect. So either way, my friends, I hope you enjoy this. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.